today. And what a wonderful today it is, I think. This is the Cool Wellness Cafe. Um, it is the time that we just sort of hang out, have conversations, very casual, very cool conversations about wellness and recovery. Just a time to share thoughts, um, some out of our lived experience, out of our opinion, and some just because it's Wednesday and that's what we do. We want to welcome everybody. We want to say hi to you. Um, if you have opportunity as the conversations go on, please contribute, jump on, join the conversation through comment, and participate by sharing the conversations. Want to say hello and good morning. Blah 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 blah. Want to say hello and good morning to everybody. From my screen, Bunny, how you doing? What's going on? How are you, my friend?
I am doing well. Today's a good day for me.
Yeah,
Right now is a good day for me, right? So I'm doing good.
that's cool, Bunny. And I'm glad today's a good day. And I want to hang there because we're going to come back. That's actually one of the things we want to talk about, how to shape our day. Anna, what's happening? How are you? Check in and say hello to everybody.
Hey, hello everyone. Today has been a little bit hectic, as mornings are over here. But overall, it's a good day. I'm doing okay.
I really want to sing a song. Um, Kim Porter, what's happening with you, buddy? What's going on today?
I'm doing good. It's a wonderful day, kind of gloomy out, but just puts me in a, just a calm mood. Warm line's going good. Welcome this is going good. A lot of calls this morning, which is unusual for this early in the day, but I'm handling it, hanging in there and getting things done.
All righty, my friend. James, what's up with you, JT? Check in. What's
Hey
up with
everybody, how's it going? Can you guys hear me?
you? Yep.
Yeah, hey, everything's going pretty good. Just doing what I'm doing. Somebody said it's a gloomy day. It is, but I'm gonna still try to get a little run in. Other than that, everything's working all right. Everything's good.
All right. Zacharino, what's up with you, brother? Check in. Say hello to
Yeah,
the folks.
what's going on? Yeah, everything's good. Woke up with some good energy this morning. Been running around a lot in my apartment, so that's good. But yeah, gloomy day, but a pretty good day so far. I can't complain. Happy to be
Oh,
here.
good to see you, Zach. KB, what's up with you? How are you? Check in.
Hey y'all. So the gloomy day for me is kind of exciting. Y'all know I'm an old country girl. And so because we had the storm the other night, the farmers almanac says there's a snowstorm coming behind. So been discussing it with my family, talking to my dad about it because in the country, we prepare after you get a thunderstorm in the wintertime, you prepare for snow. So I'm kind of excited about it being like to see some snow. And my girls would love to see some snow. So contrary to everyone else, I'm kind of welcoming the gloom because I'm anticipating snow. I'm not going to say it's going to snow, but in the country, that's what you believe is that it snows after a thunderstorm.
So, are we talking about snow our way?
Yes, anytime. Well, in the country, Farmer's Almanac says if you get a thunderstorm in the middle of winter, that 7 days or plus or minus 7 days, you should get a snowstorm.
I'm down with that. I've
So
been praying for snow.
yeah, I kind of want to see some snow too.
You know
I feel
what?
like my
You
motto in the
know
wintertime is be this cold unless we have snow. It should be at least pretty if it's this cold. So I'm kind of doing a
So,
snow dance over here.
And it
so
can
who
only
is
stay a
this
day
that
for
wants
all of
snow?
the people that don't like snow. It only needs to stay for a day or so. But I got to have it. Got to have it. Ariel, what do you think about this snow thing?
I'm not about it. I'm
I can
sorry. I
tell.
grew up in upstate New York and lived in Rochester and Plattsburgh, and I got enough cold and snow to last me forever. But
I'm with
it
her.
is
I'm
pretty,
with her.
yeah. If we can get snow and not have to leave the house, you know.
And we just need one day, gang. If we could just get
Yeah.
one day, I would be happy. Yeah.
Right. I just want to see that one pretty snowfall where everybody cozies up and, a couple days later get back to normal. But I think my girls want to see it. I think everybody kind of needs it because these rainy, wet days aren't fun, but snow days are fun to us.
Ariel, we have a couple of the fellas on, and I want to say hello both to Lawrence and to Bruce. I love you both, but Bruce, I reached out to the other day and was like, "Where have you been?" So Bruce has responded, and he is here today. So, hey family, what's going on? Participate and hang out. So here's where I wanted to go today in conversation. Was thinking about this since yesterday. We have a lot of tools for recovery and wellness. We have all types of matrix and trainings and books and pamphlets. We have so many things that is conducive to that helps build wellness and recovery. But when you go through all of the stuff, and I'm not minimizing how important it has been, I just want to sort of capsule, put in a capsule. When you go through all the stuff, we have to make a decision to be well. We have to make a decision that the stuff will work. We have to make a decision that will put some things in place. We have to make a decision. We talked about the other week. We have to get our rhythm. So I was thinking about this morning, and I wrote down some of the words I heard: gloomy and the mood of the day. Bunny started us off by saying it's a good day. Today, right now, is a good day. And my thought would be part of that is the fact that, Bunny, you made a decision that today would be a good day. So I wanted to talk about how we build a good day. What are the decisions that go into making a good day? It's raining, it's overcast. We get to see it as gloomy, or we get to see it as another day that I have an opportunity to get some things done. What decisions and mindset do we have to have on the side of building wellness and recovery to actually see the wellness that we really want? And so those who are watching, please jump in the conversation. Anybody can jump in. Bunny, I'm glad you, for some reason, I'm glad I called on you first and you started this, because that's where the thought is for me today. How do we build what it is that we want? And what are the decisions that go into making today the best day that we can have for today? Feel free.
For me,
Anybody.
it starts at when I wake up in the morning. I have a choice of the thoughts that are coming in my head, and I can make a decision at that point in time what kind of day it's going to be. So I have to decide then and there, and I set the foundation for the rest of the day. But for me, it starts first thing in the morning, and I, have to deflect a lot of bad crap that starts hitting your brain first thing in the morning. Again, it goes back to choice, and for me, it starts at the very beginning.
Just jump in, anybody. I want to add real quickly a thought that just came across as Bunny was speaking. Lisa always says, and she's out earning her money, go figure. She's supporting someone today. She always says that you start the day by finishing yesterday.
Yeah, I like that.
And I really get that, right? We leave so many things unresolved. There's a scripture that says that the evil for today is sufficient, which means that yesterday's done. So don't carry it over. So in order for that to happen, or not to happen, we have to solve yesterday. So we have all this unfinished stuff from yesterday, and then we start today and we add that. And if you do that in a series of days, you're going to be overwhelmed. And so I get what she's saying, that the way to start today is to finish yesterday. Bunny, thank you for that. Anybody else? What decisions go into determining that today is going to be a good day?
I think For me, if I can speak on it, I think for me, the affirmations. I know that I have moments when my alarm goes off and my eyes pop open and I say, oh my goodness, I'm so tired. So I started off negative, right? Or if my eyes open up and I say, thank you, God, for another day, I think the positive affirmation, the first part of my day, can change my whole mood and can change my mindset. So I'm trying to, this season of my life, I'm trying to be very aware of how I start my day and the words I use in the very beginning of my day so that I don't manifest that negative day, or I don't manifest that that which I don't want to welcome to my day. I don't want to speak that out into the universe and create that when it could have been a great day, but I created the negative day because I spoke it into the universe and I put it out there. So I'm, embodying it. So I'm trying to be very conscious in this season of my life to start my day off with thanking God, my power, thanking Him, day that I wake up, but also starting it off with today's going to be a great day. We're going to get through today. We're going to, because I have many moving parts throughout my day now with my children being with me. So the tone that I set for the day may be the tone that they take on.
I'm with you on that.
It's the humbleness, it's the gratitude. I think sometimes on a day like today when you wake up and it is nasty. And but then I think I have right now the ability to get up and go and do, and I'm grateful for that. Scenarios in my life, in the experiences I've had over the past couple of months, is that I am able to get up out of bed and do something. And there are people around us, with us, we are friends, family, that don't have that ability to get up and those choices. And so I think of my experience and being involved with um, some sickness in my family and bedridden, that I know that if that wasn't the case, then my mom would have gotten up and done. She didn't have a choice. I have a choice. And so I have to think about that when I get up, and the gratefulness of a busy day or a hectic day. And sometimes I have to put that in front of me to honor those who can't do that, that want to do it.
Yeah, that's a great motivation, isn't it, Bunny? To be able to, and it's not so much as comparing, but just putting things to shape it in such a way that we understand this privilege that we have to actually be a part of today, right? That this is yet another day for us to accomplish something that we want to accomplish. Anybody else? Karen is on. Karen DeSoto. Karen is on, and Kristen, she agrees with you about the positive affirmations, and she says that can make or break your day. Just how you start, how you launch this thing, whether it's positive or negative. One of the things for me is, especially working from home, I'm pretty disciplined that way because I've worked from home before several times, but to shape it in such a way that it works for me, and I create a calendar that starts early. It's different physical. So at home, I try to discipline myself to have a calendar that starts early, which gives me something to do early, whether I'm sending texts, whether I'm making phone calls, handling stuff early, so that I start a rhythm of productivity early, so that I'm not staying around, laying around, waiting for things to happen instead of making the things I want to happen. Join in, everybody. Somebody, what decisions goes into you having a good day?
I oh hey,
I think
I think
it's
sometimes.
been,
Oh, you
you
go,
can
you
go.
go. No, you go. It's okay. It's okay.
Um, I think for me, lately, it's just been like sticking to what it is like I thought I wanted to do that day. So like James mentioned, going out for a run, every day I have that thought, and every day I do it, been trying to be, more conscious and aware of like those things I want to do, and not getting caught up in like it being gloomy. So, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, or, whatever the case is, because just kind of stick to things, even if they're little, helps me feel productive. And when I feel productive, I feel good. So.
Agreed.
So, kind of going off what Ariel said, yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. Like, I think some mornings I just wake up and I feel good, or there are some mornings I think where you kind of just get up on the wrong foot. But I feel like we have control of how the rest of the day goes. But yeah, sometimes it's discouraging when you wake up, and you're not feeling great. But for me, doing things that I like, having something to look forward, some sort of schedule, definitely helps me. Yeah, that's always been helpful for me.
Yeah, schedule is important. What were you going to say, James?
I was gonna say that for me, it does start with my list of things that I crossed off for the day, and the things I have to circle that did not get complete. I have to list a reason why I didn't get complete. Maybe it was uh, a timing issue. Maybe the place closed or something and I couldn't get to it. Maybe they had to call me back. So now I got a couple of things that I want to make sure I conquer. Kristen talked about this as well with her affirmations. And I think that when we look at decisions, uh, I think when we study decisions of other people, because it's hard to do it when it's yourself. But when you look at people in your family or people you're close to and friends, and you see them in the moment make a decision, it's already done. It's done already because they got clarity and they made a decision. So when you make a clear decision and it's strong, everything that you want is it has to manifest. That's the law. So I always feel confident in getting things done because I know that I judge it based off how I felt when I made the decision. If I feel shaky when I make the decision, it's a good chance it's not going to happen. But when I'm clear and I make that decision, like this is going to happen, I'm doing this tomorrow, like Pinky in the Brain taking over the world, it always manifests for me that way. So, and as far as it being gloomy, yeah, it's gloomy, but it really not gloomy. I mean, it's gloomy as you say. It's if the monster outside is gonna keep you from getting to your car to go to the grocery store, that's the gloominess. But if you need to go to that grocery store, you go in the grocery store. So it's not gloomy to me. I'm still gonna run today. I might
Right.
slip and fall. I might slip, but I'm still gonna get 2 times around that track today.
That's what I'm talking about. And since you love me, run for me, brother. Hey,
Now you
I
gotta
like
do that. You gotta do that yourself, brother.
I like what Karen says. Karen says, for me, it's what's positive I can bring to a negative world. That's my drive. So as we talk about the decision, the thought for me is that if I think about my day in the terms of what I get out of my day, it has the possibility of being a bad day. But if I consistently think about what I can contribute to the day, it's a game changer for me. There are many times when we were physical in person where I came into PRN and my personal life and the things going on with me would have prevented me from coming in. But because of the people we serve and the work that we do, it changed everything. And it wasn't about what I got from the day, it was what I gave to the day. And everything that was reflective is what built me up. But I had to put something in first. What do you think about that, gang?
If I can jump in, I love what Bunny stated about others and having gratitude for others that can't do what we can do. And James kind of touched on it as well, a little bit about others in your life making decisions. You know, as I shared, this season of my life is a little bit different. I've shared with some of you all that, my grandmother's having a lot of health issues. We're blessed. She's 88 and she's still here. And some of you have heard me say, I have different quotes and Lisa self-talk talked about last week, quote people in our lives. And one of the things that she always starts off with, I mean, she's 98, she has kidney failure, she has a lot of things happening now. She's in a medical facility. But if you ask her, how are you doing? Every time she starts off with, this day, I'm still here. And so I think about what it takes for someone who doesn't have the functions of their body, doesn't have a lot of things intact health-wise, to set every day, you know, it's a day, I'm still here. If I can take on just a little bit of that starting my day, that maybe I can manifest that faith, maybe I can manifest that strength that she has, and that to me. So I'm trying to gain some of that wisdom from those who can't, but still choose to have a beautiful day or choose to see the positive in the day.
So much of a choice, right? It's so much of a choice, even when our backs are against the wall or it seems like it's dark and gloomy. It's our choice how we shape that. Kim Porter, chime in. What goes into your decision making as far as you making the day a good day?
Well, the first thing I always start out with is being thankful that I woke up. But my key factor in every day is focus. I have a hard time focusing on things that I want to accomplish, goals that I want to complete. So when I get off track, I start to sit down too much and watch TV. I think, focus. Hey, get up, go clean something, journal, do something other than just sit there and wait for the phone to ring. So, like I said, my key word every morning is focus, set some goals, complete as many as I can. The next day, what I don't complete, I start working on, and I don't always get them done, but I try to stay focused on doing what I'm supposed to do for self-care and just to get myself staying healthy.
Thank you, Kim. You mentioned some of the things, or the primary thing that James talked about when he showed his list, being able to focus on these particular things. So how do you feel when you don't finish it all? How do you
Yeah.
feel when you've put everything into the day and it didn't actually turn out the way you wanted? How do you shape that?
I beat myself up a lot of times. Uh, Come on, Kim, let's get it together. You can do this. Let's start over. Okay, today you didn't focus. You didn't do what you were supposed to. There's another day. And even if I have 5 things on my list of goals, by the end of the week, I usually have completed all 5 of them. And sometimes they're not really major things in my life. Sometimes it could be calling a friend or returning a call from somebody who's left me a message, cleaning something up in the house. Um, and they're not like major goals, but I have been starting to try and journal. And that's been difficult because I don't know. It's like I don't know what to say, what to write down. But yeah, that's how it goes for me.
Anna, what's going on with you? Chime into the conversation. Let's get some Anna-isms going on.
Yeah, so I kind of went around the world just kind of thinking about, in my head, thinking about my day to day and listening to everybody else. And, I was thinking about often when I'm experiencing feeling overwhelmed or really stressed, or there's just a lot going on, I can easily forget that there is a choice, right? In how I'm viewing that. And so I thought about, for me, it's really helpful to try to stay in a space of gratitude, right? Whatever it is that is stressing me out or overwhelming me, I try to see the gratitude in it. And also is helpful, I know that this past year has been difficult for everybody in a variety of ways and at different levels, right? But there are some folks that I have witnessed go through some pretty challenging things this past year and do it with grace. And really a great example of choosing right? How they're going to navigate these experiences. So those are two things that are particularly helpful. I do try to start my days like, okay, it's a fresh slate. We're going to have a great day. You know, I say the same thing to my kid. It doesn't always work out that way, but I try to set the day like that and just kind of deal with things as they come. I heard something about productivity. That is structure, and checking things off a list is really helpful to my wellness, to my feeling positive about myself, and things like that. Um, but I really appreciated the reminder that we do have a choice. You know, whether we're cognizant of that in the moment or not, we do have a choice. So, thank you, everyone, for all the things that you've said, because I've really been just, you know, doing what I do and marinating on all of that.
Thank you so much, Anna. Um, so Ariel, I'm as I'm sitting here to my left, which from screen is my right. I have the will, the 8 dimensions of wellness up on the back of the door. And another part for me, and it just came in conversation, but it's a reality. When my financial wellness is at a place that I find satisfaction in my today situation, it's sort of not sort of, it really does allow me to balance the stressors that come during the day. My thought is if my children are all right and I'm not going to be displaced from my home, I can deal with everything else. I truly can. For me, it's how I shaped it. That when financially I'm okay, um, it doesn't have issues. Don't seem to have the impact that they would if I didn't have a resolve, if I didn't have a way out. For everybody on the call, what is it for you that if this is in place, my day's going to go well? If this is in place, my day's going to go well.
Well, for me,
I think
um, go ahead, Ariel. I'm sorry.
no, you can go, Kim.
I was just going to say for me, Aaron, I feel the same way. You know, if I wake up, my finances are okay because I am on a fixed income. My kids are healthy. They're happy. That's the key thing is if your kids are healthy and happy, your grandbabies are healthy, then it seems like the whole world is just great. I mean, nothing can go wrong. I mean, even if you're feeling a little tired or down, so long as I see a smile on my child's face, my grandbabies are playing and happy, that's life for me. That's it. That's just I just love to see my grandkids happy and my children happy and financially being able to pay my bills and not struggling with that. Then, I mean, what else can you be thankful for?
I ride that wave with you, Kim. Ariel, what was you going to say, buddy?
I feel like for me, the two biggest ones are emotional and physical. And I feel like for me, they kind of like ping pong off of each other. You know, so like if I'm not feeling good physically one day, it kind of like my head and, you know, then I just overall don't feel great. But if I feel really, you know, really good physically one day, then it kind of like gives me this energy and, you know, I'm like ready to take on everything. Um, you know, and vice versa. Like if just emotionally I'm saying, you know, it takes a toll and I feel tired and, you know, sluggish and stuff. So for me, maintaining both of those things, which can be hard sometimes, especially the emotional piece, maintaining those are the most important for me.
Got you. KB, what about you? What needs to be in place in order for that choice to really manifest itself?
Actually, I started laughing when you asked this question because about a year ago, well, let's say March, April, you know, everybody's world kind of got flipped upside down. And so around March, April, I would have said, if my kids are cooperating today, it's going to be a good day.
Wow.
Being as a parent, and you're thrown back into the everyday of being at home every day, all day with your children. If they're listening this morning, we're going to have a good day. Or if they're doing, their work as they're supposed to do it, we're going to have a good day. Now I realize I have to set that tone. And that took some quick adjustments to saying, I have to set that tone for the day for it to be a good day. I can't go into it with, oh my goodness, she's not listening first thing this morning. Just redirecting, recorrecting, and giving those positive affirmations to them helps us all have the great day. So that's just one piece of my day. But I thought about how it's changed for me and it shifted, and I had to shift my mindset about
it. JT, what about you? What needs to be in place in order for you specifically for James to have a good day? What needs to be in place for you, brother?
It's easy for me because I've been down this road so long in my own recovery. And I remember a time where I was developing what it was that was needed. And that's for me, self-reliance. When everybody has their own thing, and it's okay. But when I look at anything outside of me as a sense of identity, I know it's false. I know that if I don't have enough money this week, I can have enough money next week. I know that if my tires on one of my cars is broken, I can get a new tire next week or whatever. I know that does not have the power. I can't allow that the power to make me go this way, make me go drink or drugs or anything like that. It's just a temporary situation. So when I have self-reliance, I wake up and I know what I am. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I need. I know that if my daughter calls me and says, Daddy, I'm freaking out about this, I know I have to, that's what's going to fix it. The power that's in me. So when I done my research on how form identity shapes us. When I say form identity, if you got this kind of a house or you got this kind of a car, these clothes, identification with form. I had to start letting go of all those ideas. I still have that stuff, but I had to let go of the ideas that if that's all right, I'm all right. For me, that's a lie. So I can't go with that kind of stuff. But that's just for me.
Good. Thank you, brother. Bunny, before we come on, Amanda says a shower and music. If I don't start my day with a shower and music, my day is all thrown off. I roll with you on that, Amanda. Bunster, what about you? What needs to be in place in order for you to have that good day?
I think, like Kristen, it has a tendency to shift a lot. But for me, it starts with the emotional and the spirituality, because that for me puts the whole tone up for me. But it's just what stage and events in my life are happening. It shifts to what that balance is, because I think sometimes when one of those on the wheel loses an axle or something, I think it impacts everything else. For me, it does. If I'm going through some financial struggles, I think it would really impact my security and my mental and emotional. So I try to keep all of it in balance, but for me, the anchor is that emotional and spirituality foundation.
Thank you. So, everybody, I think we have a consensus that how our day is shaped is our choice, and the work we put into that has everything to do with what we want out of it. I want to start with you, Ariel. Some closing thoughts on the decision to have a good day. What about you? And today, this very day, this day that has been given unto us. What are you going to do today to make your day a good day, Ariel?
I'm going to go for a run right after this.
That works. That works. Ariel, I wish you the best of today. Whatever today is for you, I wish you the best of it. Bunny, what are you going to do today to make this day such a wonderful today?
I'm going to do kind of what Kim Porter says is I'm going to focus. And my choice today was to get a lot of stuff done. And so far, I've gotten a lot of stuff done. And so I deem that a good day for me.
All right. Kim Porter, what's up for you today? Bunny, have an absolutely wonderful, great today. Kim Porter, what's your today? What are you going to do to make this a wonderful today?
Well, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, and that's answering calls on the warm line, supporting people, listening to their stories. I so enjoy that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Continue to make people happy and be in a better place than what they were before they called.
All right. JT, today, what are you going to do to make today just an absolutely wonderful JT day?
I'm gonna conquer what's left on my list. I'm gonna manage the day with what I got coming for the day, and then at the end of that day, I'm gonna finish that off with a little meditation run with headphones on, and I will be in heaven.
All right. Heaven, we like this. KB, JT, have an absolutely wonderful today. KB, what about you? What are you going to do to make today an absolutely wonderful KB type of day?
I think I'm going to make a commitment to reach out to those in my life that I haven't talked to in a while and let them know that they're loved.
Yeah, that works. Kristen, have an absolutely wonderful, magnificent today. Anna, what about you, my friend? What are you going to do to make this an absolutely wonderful Anna day?
So I'm definitely going to read my daily meditations. I haven't had an opportunity to do that yet today. And I think that I'm going to make a commitment to spend some quality time with my kiddo because I don't always get to do that in the day-to-day. Yeah.
All right. Anna, you have an absolutely magnificent today. You and my little homie, y'all have a absolutely wonderful day. Mm-hmm. Karen says that she is going to, as a PRN community health worker, she is going to help those in need. My sidekick Amanda said today I'm going to wag my hair, clean my house, burn my candles, do my job, and spend time with my partner and my pup. And me, what I'm going to do is similar to Kristen. I'm going to contact a lot of people. I think I just had 10 calls come in while we were doing this, and I'm going to return those, some business, some just to encourage some people. I'm going to get ready for tonight through the eyes of others at 6. Lisa and we're having conversation with people who've gone through COVID and have really struggled through, and they're going to talk about their journey and how they've come through. That's tonight at 6. I'll be getting ready for that. And I'll be loving all of you and appreciating you because you have so much to do with my day being absolutely magnificently wonderful. So with that said, I love you all. I'd like to talk to you soon just to tell you I love you. So I'm going to do it now. I love you. Have a great Wednesday. You make it the best one that you could possibly have. Please share this. Let's get it out. And I'll see you next week.